With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Cincinnati. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Look at this to start out. Hot pass to begin this one. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
It is 3rd and long. Metcalf, the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 25 on that connection. That's a Steeler 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
Metcalf, the motion man. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy, and we haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll look to throw again. On the run to the right, to the goal line, and in. Adonai Mitchell, touchdown Steelers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now, pause here. Injured player. It's Jamar Chase who's in some discomfort. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
First and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
11 MT tight. Here we go. Here we go. 180. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. Room to run inside the 40. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. That is a big play for Cincinnati. A gain of 48. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Right up. Stop.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
12. Here we go. Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Mitchell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw taken in, and it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. This is caught 2. Close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Raise up.
Now Brown. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7 from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A A carry here for Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Hey, we got to keep
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
11, Thomas. MT. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Let's get set. 180. Mighty. 11. 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll take a shot with Mims. That is brought in. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. Now he's loose down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. Gains an even 70 yards.
1st and goal.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal.
19.
He'll look to throw. That one taken in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. On 1, ready? Here we go. 180. Lights up. 12. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
behind the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, cans. 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
J.K. Scott.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That's taken in. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 2. Uh-oh. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
Mighty. Here we go. Wide 80. Wide exact.
On first and 10, Burrow. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, Burrow. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
At the 45-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty.
To throw is Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here's
Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
On 2, ready?
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second and 8.
Gun. Got. Right 80.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coaches call on him to do the running for a change, and on third and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
On first down, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15 yards through the air. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
11 mighty. 11.
Now give on the ground. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Third and long.
Here we go. Stop. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
11 Thomas. Wide 80. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
180. 11, 11, 11. Mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And we will not have a return on this one. The ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one taken in by Mitchell.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive the start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Lights up.
A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Handoff here, up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
47-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Thomas. Gun. Got. 11. Big 13. Big 13.
They go play action for Burrow. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
First and 10.
Gun. Got. 180.
Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 180. Got.
Burrow now. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's over the middle and intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
11.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
11-yard line.
11. Here we go. 12. 11.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. Downfield, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 23
Here's first and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
The slot man in motion right. He'll look to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Second and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. It's your set. 180.
On first and 10, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
11.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring him down inside the 35-yard line.
11.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Gun. Dot. 12. Dot.
Burrow. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
11. Here we go. Right 80. Twelve. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Here we go. Big 13. 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now, Burrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 46-yard line.
Back to throws. That's caught. It's Mitchell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So DeMeco Ryans will bring on the field goal unit. This from 45 yards away. That one is good. And the Steelers will extend their lead. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen, for our entire
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really good. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Pussy J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never speak with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in the